We're gonna have Pelca versus Blake.
Yes.
Blake finally starting to show life out here in the GVS scene.
Yeah, he's making
one of
his
the
way
people
down
who had the Tony Pajama stigma, where wasn't really around. People wondering like, what? Who's Blank? Like, why is Blank on PR? What has Blank been doing?
Yeah.
Blank coming out here and showing people consistently why he has earned that spot. Like previous events, getting top 8.
Gotcha.
Usually beats everybody who comes down there to Danbury to try and take over his house. Then now here, playing in losers round 7 against Pelca. Pelca, the road warrior. One of the best snakes now in the game, and I'm very much enjoying watching him play. This is a completely different matchup we're used to seeing compared to Ling Ling.
Yes, Blank is he's almost...
much more in your face.
Yeah, he's a little bit more aggressive than Ling is. Doesn't hang back as much, but still very good at getting extensions of his combos to the fullest. You're going to see... Wow. You're going to see a lot... You're going to see a different play style.
Yeah, you're going to see a whole lot of... you're going to be seeing him kind of crowding him a lot. He wants to keep Pelca uncomfortable. Ling is more about playing the long game because he knows that Pelca wants to trade. Like so, he's going to get the up smash off that forward smash trade. Forward air trade. Might as well be a forward smash. And
forward smash.
Oh, rising there too, putting on big damage. Kind of throwing Blake off a little bit there. I don't think that he was anticipating that at all.
And I think it also comes like, okay, that was a really good back air, and it's going to take the stock, and 41% is not bad. But Snake, he's gonna
The thing is with this matchup in particular is that the long game favors Snake.
Yes.
Like even though you can like rack on big damage on Snake, Snake will not die as early as Peach will outside of a fair, because Snake can kill Peach or Daisy with the up tilt around 100 or so. But you got RNGesus on your side, and that is exactly what you need. Let's see if he can get anything else out of that throw. And he has evened this game right back up because of the Stitch.
He hit him with Stitch twice?
Twice in like 2 interactions like of combos, and now he's lapped him and taken the stock.
Yeah, you're going to see Blake. This is why he is where he is on the PR.
Yeah, because RNGesus saves lives.
Because hey, it's how you use it.
But good stretching every day also destroys lives. And Snake gonna take that stock. Pelca trying to get the... Ooh, I actually like what Pelca was doing. He's trying to down tilt into a grenade explosion, into a jump nair. That would have been like 60% after that was all said and done. I've seen him do it only like twice, but it looks so cool every time he does it.
Very true, very true. And we're kind of... The thing is, we're not seeing Blank yet really any combo starters aside from when he had the Stitch face. Pelca is such a good... he's so good at the keep away game.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's very much about making you navigate the maze. He pretty much only goes in heavy when he realizes you do not have a good defensive game. Like if you're not good against running away against him, then he's going to stay in your face. But otherwise, he's going to play the long game.
So turnip in hand is pretty dangerous with Peach, as you may have seen from a combo video from a certain Peach. Racks up a lot of percent, and it's so good for sniping out stocks. With Snake, his recovery is a little bit better, and I don't know if it would destroy the Cypher at all.
Blank, yeah, it does, but it depends on which one. And you're seeing also Blank. Actually, I don't know if it's every single one. I know that some of them guaranteed to kill it. But there we go, gets the up smash read. That's the thing we were talking about. Blank is not afraid to stay within Pelca's boxing range. He wants him to feel uncomfortable because the moment you give Pelca room to work with, Pelca's going to run away with that lead in the long run.
You don't want to give him that space. You want to be in his face as safely as possible, because if you're pressing buttons on his shield and he has a grenade, you're going to explode. You're going to back up a lot of percent. He's going to reset his neutral, which is far away.
It's something he did a good job on, as well as that Blank in the matchup with Ling. Pelca normally gets a lot of grenade trade explosions that will work out for him in the long run. Blank navigated around most of those grenade trades. He pretty much only got damage from raw hits from Pelca. If he can continue to do that, that's going to be really good for him going into this game too here.
Very true. And we're seeing a bit of a stage switch going to tri-plats. I think this is one of Snake's better stages because it gives him the ability to plant his C4 on any of the platforms and mix it up.
Here's yet another situation right here where both of them, this stage works out well for both, but Pelca gets to set up the navigation traps a lot more on Battlefield. He can pretty much control one whole side to himself, and it's working for him kind of. You see, he has a much better percent lead right now.
Yes.
But Blank is just, oh, Blank is going to forget where the C4 is positioned, and that's exactly what I was talking about. He was fighting on the right, but Pelca always had stage control on the left because that C4 was still there.
And it also, like, the thing about it, too, is having the C4 on an elevated platform versus a character like Peach, she can't float around as freely because she has to be aware of, like, where that is.
Exactly. That's the big thing about this matchup is that like Snake and Pelca in particular, Pelca is one of the better Snakes at playing this matchup. Is you get to play an anti-float game. Actually, no. Well, MBD is also insanely good at this matchup too.
Yeah, but playing against Sam Sora a lot.
Yeah. Well, Sam, Udace, actually Sam, actually all the. All the Snakes are good against this matchup. But Pelca in particular, he likes to play the game where he invalidates float, so you're forced to stay grounded. Like he's going for dash attack punishes rather than a potential float in air because he's afraid that he might go for a grenade instead. Like in the midst of that. Back throw still not going to kill though, Battlefield being rather big.
I wonder, he knew that he was going to go high, and he tried to catch him with the winky face, but it just was no cigar. Forward tilt not going to take it.
Mostly the winky face being thrown up was a positional control. Like he wanted Pelca to fade back so he could try and catch him digging low, like maybe go for an early air dodge. Because you want them to follow the route you want them to follow. You don't want him to like potentially cypher all the way into center stage and then land with a B reverse in. But finally, the Daisy Bomber going to get him on the board.
Yeah, but right now he is looking pretty dangerous because if he gets a grab, he can just use the up tilt and kill him.
Doesn't even need to, though. He's going to get him on the trade with the forward tilt. In that position, you need it's okay to take those trades. Just throw those hitboxes out there.
Yeah, so this is looking, well,
hard punish on that. That actually pretty maximum punish that he could have potentially got off of that, and it's still going.
Yeah, very true. And it's unfortunate because that C4 keeps getting in the way of him approaching him from the air. Wow, that's such a minefield. Like his only option was to retreat, and just in case he did go in, the up B is going to take the stock. Wow, 102%.
That was so good. Like you don't normally see a lot of Peaches commit or Daisies commit to that in general because it puts you at a disadvantage.
Right.
But because of the fact that Cypher, it's like okay, I could do that and then fade away before Cypher's probably going to let him back down to punish me. And he was able to get that kill.
Yeah, at 151%, he's got to be very careful about getting grabbed, and the up B is going to get beat out by the up smash.
Hey, he's not even going to be able to worry about it. The Parasol, not enough magic behind that umbrella to be able to save him from the raining problem that was grenades. Those bombs.
Yeah, no,
the mortar rockets.
Not going to stop a mortar. I don't know what it's made out of for it to do what it does, but I don't think it can stop an explosion.
I mean, hey, you can hope, right? You can, look, the Mario Kingdom has, look, man, you can literally get eaten alive by things and come and walk away scot-free. Like, it's much like Mortal Kombat. Nobody's really truly dead in the Mario universe, so you can anticipate maybe a mortar might save them, but modern technology is going to stop that. We're going to go into the next game, though. Pelca finally going to close that last game out after what was a very long game number 2 there.
I like this. So, he noticed, well, platforms, it's really good for Snake because how where he can place the C4. If I had to guess, he probably he took away FT, but this stage is probably the next best bet.
I think so too. Like FT was probably removed because as Snake, you want as much room to run away as possible. And Blank finally doing what he has not been able to do so far. You want to get directly under Snake. And if Snake's going to keep trading your up airs with grenades, that's fine because you're going to just keep racking on that damage on Pelca, and then Pelca has to respect you on landing because of that. Or Pelca's just going to throw a bunch of explosives that are going to land in the peaceful town of Animal Crossing's village. Like, nobody wanted to walk out of the house that day and catch a grenade, man. Like, that's kind of rude.
Nah, nobody wants to do that. Like, all these explosions going on outside, I wonder how they feel about it. Right now, 130%. The platform actually stopped the turnip from doing anything there, and you know what? All that percent that he racked up was just negated by the fact that he got up there.
Yep, that's what I was talking about before. The long game always plays in the favor of Pelca, and the town and city actually potentially helping Pelca live a little bit longer there, too. But, yeah, just even though you're at that large percent lead, it's finally gone. That back throw is going to take it. Only taking 8% on second stock.
Yeah, so now all we're going to see here for now is what we've been seeing. Blank trying to get into this Snake, walking around all of the grenades, C4s, and such. Yeah,
trying to navigate the landmines, but the Blank's playstyle, just being confident and wanting to go in. Like, I'm actually really impressed in the way that Blank is playing this. Like, I haven't really seen Blank play against the Snakes too much. but he's playing it like he's been playing it for a long time, and I'm really liking the way he's navigating Pelca's options.
Are any snakes down there that you can think of?
Not that I can think of, but I know Blank's a Wi-Fi warrior from last I checked, so like,
True.
It's not very often you'll see like a snake online, but he's probably finding them in his own right, like probably seeking them out.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, you got to learn as many matchups as you can in this game.
Don't run away from your bad matchups. You got to learn how to beat them.
He was going for the counter, he's just trying to figure it out from the look of it. 150%.
I think he was anticipating the anti-air attempt coming from Pelca. Pelca going to read the roll that time, though, going to get the up tilt. But you saw that after the counter, he went for the dash attack. Yes. I think he was looking for that the first time around.
Every percent that he's taking right now is so dangerous. He's got to get this stock kind of as quickly as he
Bad
can.
Nick says there are some snakes in Danbury, so as long as you're getting practice somewhere, like that's exactly what you need.
Yeah, that's very true. Gonna forward throw him off stage. Platform kind of helping him out there. He's setting up his wall of projectiles.
Yeah, that's exactly why he forward threw him too. You saw how many explosives he just let loose to try and like Blank didn't get hit by any, but he's still being forced back at the stage yet again.
Yeah, and at this point, it's looking pretty bad. Sitting at 114%. He's at up tilt percent. He's at forward tilt percent.
Yeah, Pelca has found his groove, so to speak. Like he's very much in a comfortable position right here, trying to go for the attempted up tilt right there, but Blank able to get around it, trying to go for it again.
Almost got hit by that C4.
You got to be careful with that grenade. And because of the fact that you respected the grenade a little bit too late, too, you got caught by that dash attack, but Rising Fair is going to put himself in the same position as the last game.
All right, now we just need to see a combo come out from this Daisy in order to get himself back into the game.
Yeah, it's pretty much gone.
He got a Mr. Saturn, which...
This is literally the third time today that we've seen a Peach or Daisy get the orange. Oh, never mind. Mr. Saturn is gonna get himself out of here. He's not a big fan of all of the heat that's currently being thrown out on the stage. Nikita coming in, navigating around it. Oh, good tomahawk there.
He just got to get the option. Oh, so unfortunate. And that's Blank is going to be out at, what was that?
That was losers round 7. So probably around 13th or so. I don't know if that was right before top 8. Okay, so he's going to 9th. Going to get 9th. We do math around here. We know our brackets.
Good showing. Pelca, like, he's a threat. He is a threat. And the fact that Blank...
oh, yeah, through and through. Like Pelca is top 5 in... no, excuse me, he's 6th as in New England area.
Right.
For if he was in Connecticut, he would have been 3rd.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Like, easily. Like, he's a national threat for a reason. But the fact that Blank was holding his own in that match, going into last stock game 3, it's real proof to the work that Blank has put in to like consistently get to where he is. Like,